Good, y'all. It's your boy HB, final round. I'm gonna do a little review of a piece of equipment that I use. This one's gonna take some people by surprise. I'm usually a guy who loves using products made for or equipment used for the sport I'm competing in. I'm usually very adamant about that. That's why this review of this piece of equipment is gonna be kind of shocking. Excuse me, it's not Corona, I promise. And I promise you won't get it. It's a video. Hashtag no vaccinations. But anyways, look, man, I always start off with this when I do a review of a piece of equipment or anything I'm using within this realm of boxing and competition. What works for me doesn't necessarily mean it's going to work for you, but it could work for somebody else. That's why it's important not to completely scrap it. Okay, the knowledge or the information I'm sharing with you. Another thing is we all are different attributes physically, different mentalities, different styles of boxing. So certain equipment might help me do certain things very well, but it might not work for you. Certain equipment that doesn't work for me might help you do certain things in the ring very well. So just understand that, man. Everybody's different, but you should always keep the knowledge, whether it's good or whether it's bad, because I don't believe in a one size fits all. I believe that, everybody's different and different things can work for different people. So that being said, this is my favorite fucking glove to use, and I actually came across this glove when I was going to my gym. I forgot my gloves, and my coach just threw these pair of gloves to me. Not this specific one, but roughly the same glove, just a different color scheme. And it was it took me by surprise because it's a Muay Thai glove. It's a Muay Thai glove. I don't know if you can use a Muay Thai glove in boxing in an actual competitive match, but I love this pair of fucking Muay Thai gloves. I was pleasantly surprised when I started using them in training, when my coach gave them to me in place of the gloves that I forgot to bring. And I was like, I gotta buy a pair of these. These are fucking awesome. My favorite glove to use just all around. Once again, I'm not paid for. I don't have any referral programs. I don't get products under the table. So everything that this rave review that I'm going to have of this boxing glove or Muay Thai, whatever the fuck glove you want to call it, is it's just straight up and honest. This is honest. I have bad reviews like of the Cleto Reyes 16-ounce glove. I fucking hate it. So it's not like I'm just out here throwing out good reviews. I used to go to channels when I was first starting off trying to learn. I'd be like, man, I don't see any bad reviews of anything. And it's because most of these guys are getting shit under the table to tout these products. We don't do that here. We keep it real. We keep it honest. But this shit right here, it's the real deal. I love it. But that's me. It offers me what I'm looking for. So nonetheless, the Windy training gloves, 18 ounce. I love this fucking glove, man. I love to train it. It's my baby. That's why I had to get it in pink. It's like my girlfriend, bro. I love her. She's beautiful. I treat her right. She treats me good. Fucking awesome glove, man. I mean, and one of the things you always worried about as a boxer using a Muay Thai glove is usually the thumbs are very pronounced. It's actually interesting because my Cleto Reyes boxing glove has more of a pronounced thumb that sticks out than this one. I've used, Hayabusa Muay Thai glove. I hated it because the thumb just was so pronounced. And I imagine they probably need a little bit more of a pronounced thumb in Muay Thai for the clinch. Maybe to catch kicks or grab kicks, shit like that. If anybody, look, I don't do Muay Thai, so if anybody can kind of educate me on why they pronounce the thumbs, please do so in the comment section below. But I assume, You know, they pronounce the thumbs probably for more of the clinch game, you know, so they can maneuver their opponent a little bit better and have the space in the glove or the hands constructed in a way to where they can, you know, they can do stuff more in the clinch and maybe even catch kicks and shit like that. But ultimately, like I said, if anybody can educate me on that, I'd appreciate it. All I know is sometimes you go to a Muay Thai glove and they have the thumb fucking all the way to the side, and it's very annoying for boxing. But this glove does it. This is actually built like a boxing glove, in my opinion, in my estimation. And it's just perfect, man. It's perfectly built to me. And the quality is fucking phenomenal. Like I said, I made a video on a Cleto Reyes 16-ounce glove. The paint is kind of scaling and peeling off, and the cushioning is kind of, you know, it got ripped, and the cushioning's coming off. The stitching is coming apart. It's bullshit. I pay a lot of money for that glove, and it can't even hold up for a couple years. This, on the other hand, is fucking phenomenal. The stitching stays intact. I don't have any issues. A couple flare-ups, but I wear these things out pretty good. The paint's still there. It's not chipping. I mean, it's fucking beautiful. One of the other things, I love the way it looks. Simplicity, right? It's not, obviously you got a few logos here and there, and it is got a little pink paint accents, but you know, usually these are very simple gloves, man. And I love kind of a simple, sophisticated look. I don't like all that extra trashy shit on the side, and you know, I don't need all those designs. But I love the way this glove looks. Obviously, I love the logo. It protects my hands very well. I've never really had an issue of you know, pain with my hands in these gloves. And you know, I've used a bunch of different gloves, especially in training. And there's some gloves where I'll punch with, hit somebody on the top of the dome or hit a bag, and I can feel a shocking wave of pain go throughout my hands. Don't have that issue with these gloves. You know, I can throw hooks in these phenomenally. I can throw my jabs and crosses in these phenomenally. I love it, man. I love the handlebar on the inside. You know, and I love the way I can grip my fist on the inside. I actually like that the handlebar is not like a very thick cushioning right here. It looks thick on the outside, but it's very moldable, man. And I can make a really tight fist in these gloves, and I love that. And my hands are very comfortable. You know, the ridge of my hand is not too pronounced like in a Cleto Reyes 16-ounce glove, you know, so I can keep my knuckles down when I throw jabs and crosses. I just love this glove, man. I love it. I love the way they pad it. It's not too thick. Obviously, it's an 18-ounce glove, so it's going to be bulky, all right? It's going to be bulky. But as you can see right here, 18-ounce. But it's very light. That's another thing about it. Obviously, I fight at a heavier weight class, so I can't be fucking around with no 12 or 14-ounce glove when I'm training, especially in sparring. But as bulky as this glove is, it's very fucking light. It's amazing how light it is. It doesn't feel like I'm holding a goddamn pillow. You know, these things are just constructed very well, man. Very light on my hands for 18-ounce gloves. I love them, man. And it resembles more so of a boxing glove than a Muay Thai glove. And I can't complain, man. It's not too pronounced over here. The lip doesn't curl. I know in Cleto Reyes gloves, they like to curl it, probably to give it, you know, the maximum ability to throw hooks. But this is perfect for me. It's nice. It's not too curled, but it's not sitting out here, you know, flaring out. I love this glove, man. You know, stitching doesn't come apart. You know, the strap lasts a long time. I'll say this, the Velcro can tend to curl up sometimes, but that's not a big deal. It doesn't really have a big issue with that. This glove doesn't slide off my wrist. Good wrist support. I mean, it's an amazing glove. I have no complaints about this. If they make fight gloves for boxing, I would probably totally give it a shot. And yeah, man, I can't find anything to complain about. You know, my 16-ounce Cleto Reyes gloves, the stitching usually comes apart here. You know, I don't know how they're doing this padding on the back of the hand, but you know, I have a review of my 16-ounce Cleto Reyes glove, and I always end up with this problem of like this being a seam or overlap of the thumb pad going over, you know, the backhand pad. Don't have that issue. I don't know if it's all just one pad, that's why it doesn't seem to be a problem, or they just make it well so, you know, that never becomes an issue. I love this glove, man. No complaints. No fucking complaints. Really, I'm trying hard to think of something, but there's nothing. And if Wendy wants to sponsor me, please sponsor me. Please, I would love to be sponsored by you. I'm still gonna keep it real. If you give me a product that sucks, but amazing, man. Wendy glove, boxing glove, fucking amazing. I love the look. I love the feel. I love the way my punches roll out in these bad boys, or this bad girl. I love that they got the logo on the inside as well. I love the gripping on here. It's not too thick. It doesn't kind of prevent you from making an honest fist. If anything, it gives me the best interpretation of making a fist in a boxing glove. You know, it's not too curled here at the lip. It's not too pronounced. The thumb chamber is perfectly placed. It doesn't stick out too much, and it's not too much in. Great wrist support, man. I can tighten these suckers as much as I want, and it's not an issue. Or I can loosen them up. Obviously easy to put in and out of training. I mean, it feels great, man. Nice for pairing. It's a very relaxed glove, man. It's just a very relaxed glove. With the Cletos Reyes, when I'm trying to sit there and be defensive more and keep a little bit more open palms for pairing punches, or maybe I want to turn my opponent, you know, I can open up my palms very easily in this. It's not an issue. It's very relaxed. You know, and those Cleto Reyes gloves, like I said, they like to curl that lip, probably to give you maximum efficiency for when you're throwing hooks. But man, I gotta have more of a game than just throwing hooks. You know, and this glove offers me that. This right here, the latch, I actually like that it's kind of placed more further back, closer toward the knuckles, because once again, it gives me the ability to kind of open my palms up. You know, it's not coming apart. The stitching is not coming apart. You know, I can kind of open my palm, and like I said, I can play a little bit more defense and relax, keep my hands down. I love this glove, man. No complaints. If I had to give it a review out of 10 stars, I'd give it 20 stars. You know, no, I'm just playing. 10 stars. 10 stars, man. It's a fucking awesome glove. Can't complain about it. You know, if you have any experience with this glove, whether good or bad, comment down below, like the video, subscribe, man. Like I said, I'm just sharing my experience and my knowledge with this glove. It might be different for you, it might be different for other people. Whether good or bad, we're trying to build our boxing community as competitors or as fans. This is what we do here at Final Round. This your boy HB. Get at me. Stay safe. Lace up. Have fun.